away. I can't do that. I don't want to push them away. I want to draw them in. I want to reintroduce myself in a language that my attacker might understand. At the same time, I'm not relaxing, because when I relax, it hurts. Okay? And I know you've done some great explanations about how we redirect and you can move stuff out of the way. Store it. Because it's an option. I'm not giving you the solution. I'm giving you one an option. There are many ways of doing the same thing. In this instance, I'm choosing to put my structure in place, just as an exercise to show you, but I can use it anywhere. If I can control the length of my triceps, therefore I can control the angle here and the angle here. If that angle doesn't collapse, the force has to go somewhere. And it goes down the legs. In this case, it's more down this way. The more he pushes, the more it goes down the leg. If I keep his arm there, in fact, who's the biggest thing to do? You're big. Yeah, you are big. How you doing? Cool. Nice to meet you. You see this one? Okay, so this could be my epitaph. Push the water. Yeah. Right now. So here, so here, don't forget that. You're going to see me die, you might as well get attention. Fantastic. So, I'm pushing my partner a bit, push it towards me. What I'm doing is, I'm fixing my elbows. Oh, yes. And so here. So here's my elbow. Look at my hand. Straight away, I switch pops. But if I can control my elbows with the triceps, I apologise for my back to somebody. Okay? You see, look. I put my bombs out there. I should be able to do that as well, because it's my triceps. If I put my jumps out, I should be able to do that as well. Or turn it into arms out. Or turn it into back out. Or turn it into arms out. Turn it on the front. It shouldn't matter. However, I control it. That's structure. The nice thing is, the more it pushes, the less I need that leg. If I can use my leg also, then I'll turn it into force. It's coming back down here, isn't it? Do you know why I need my front leg? Stop pushing. Full on the face. So my rear leg, whether I turn, whether I stand, however I stand, the leg that takes the force frees up this leg. Right? But that leg is always going to be there to stop you face down. When I'm here, are you? Feel my biceps. Feel my leg. There's nothing there, is there? I can't afford to use my bicep. If I use my biceps are working. What are your biceps for? Not a trick question. What do your biceps do? Pulling in. If I wanted to hug you, I want to keep you out in that action, something that does this. How comes that? Or that, or that, or any other sort of structure. It's got to be the instinct. It's got to slow me down. I'm probably going to smack myself in the face as much as it's smacking in the face. If I put it outside like that, it's got so little body cover, it probably will not like a spade the joint or it comes to the teeth. But having it at the right angle means it redirects the force down away from it, which is what I want. And I can achieve it by turning. I can achieve it by stepping. I can achieve it by full softness and moving the body out of the way. I can achieve it by vertical tumbling. I can achieve it by making a mixture of all of those things. And there's no one way to do it. You don't have to use pulling that can support your elbow, be nice and strong, and have soft biceps that you can look such a jump. You might choose to use just a bit of a body angle and never take that force on board at all. But it's all going to be personal, situation dependent. That's who you are. What you can do when you're fit and feeling good and and training well is very different to how you perform when you've got a pound headache. The partner's just left you, your kids don't want to talk to you, you back the car out, hit the lamppost, running your pet cat over, and then you're having a bad day. You're going to respond differently when all those things are in place. If you carry an injury, you'll respond differently to if you're not carrying an injury. There's no one way to do Wing Chun. There's no one way to make it work. And Gary and I were having a chat outside, and the analogy I was sort of saying is that it's a bit like the Rugby World Cup. You've got all these teams coming in. They all play rugby, they all got that, but they've all got tactics, they've all got their approaches, they've got their specialisms. They don't play the same game the same way. but they all abide by a sort of a broad spectrum of rules, that occasionally not. And I find Wing Chun's like that. It is a very, very personal thing. It's very much about, for me, Wing Chun is a set of tools for defending people I love. That's why I train. That's my background, that's what my history is, that's what I've always done. It's all been a practical thing. So for me, it's not sport or a competition or anything else. I have seen people do competitions, I've seen people do sport, I've seen people do things in, and I admire that they can do it. You know, for me, there are no rights and wrongs. It's your personal journey. The only time I ever get a little shirt with people, and they go, oh, you can't do it like that. And the answer is no. You might not do it like that. But it works for me. So I can do it like that. And that's my philosophy. And for me, Wing Chun is a set of tools. Okay? Today, all I've tried to do is play with a little bit of energy. A little bit of Jutsu energy that you can do in Sifu Shaun, you do on John, that you can apply in Shaun, you can apply in combat if you want to do so. Okay? But it's not going to be a big winner. It's not going to be like, do that and they fall on the floor and, you know, all the women love you and all the men like you. It's not going to happen like that. It's going to be a small little movement that you may not even realise you've done. And just as you can do a short percussive movement this way on the inside of the Jutsu or a lap sound, show you can do a short percussive movement that way with the pack sound. Training on the John, training with the partner, training in Shaun, drill it. Get those little short, sharp bursts of muscle groups. If you can get those short, sharp bursts of movement, then you're not making big, massive, exaggerated techniques that can be felt, reacted to, borrowed and used against you. Does that make any sense? Okay, I'm going to close it today. We've had a long day. I'm sure you're tired. I know some of you are going to have dinner. I'm not, so I think it may be. And I hope you enjoyed it. I've had a great time. I know you've had a good time today. You've got some great instructors. Okay, tomorrow's going to be just as good. You've got some equally great instructors. Have a great time. Can I just say that when Alan was asking the questions, you were like, oh, you have got some great brains with this gathering. Tomorrow, if you're here tomorrow, make the most of it. Ask those questions you always wanted to know. You know the questions you always think after you've gone away? Ask it. Okay? Get that information. The people that go outside in this gathering, see every year, sit in chairs, talk about it when you're not training. They come all this way and there's all this pool of knowledge. And I don't mean the instructors, these guys, I mean here. If you all added up how long you've trained in Wing Chun, it's going to be in the hundreds of years experience in this room that is being shared, that's being enjoyed. You know? So make the most of it, get in there, have a good time, I'm going to